What's up, guys? It's me, Dalton. And today we are going to ask ourselves a question. A question that is one of the most unanswered questions of 2025. Who is El Grande Americano? Mask's too hot to breathe in. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Who is El Grande Americano? Now, if you haven't been watching WWE for most of the year, I'll fill you in. El Grande Americano is a legendary luchador hailing from the Gulf of the Gulf that is west of Florida. That's what we'll say. El Grande once dominated the lucha libre world for decades until betrayed from jealous rivals, forcing him to go into hiding and having his name tarnished and his legacy nearly forgotten. But now, El Grande, fueled by vengeance and a burning desire to reclaim his once prestigious throne, was ready to make his debut in the WWE. Now, I bet you're asking me how his efforts have been so far. Well, they haven't done too bad. He debuted on March 24th edition of Monday Night Raw, and he defeated Dragon Lee via submission with an ankle lock. So, already getting a debut win, which most people actually don't even get that, so already off to a good start. His next big accomplishment was facing and defeating Rey Fenix at WrestleMania 41, making his record at WrestleMania 1-0. That's also pretty good because some people don't even have victories at WrestleMania, let alone matches at WrestleMania. Following WrestleMania, he didn't take too long to capture a belt either, because on May 5th of 2015, El Grande defeated Dragon Lee for the second time to capture the WWE Speed Championship, and has held on to that belt since that day, 153 days and counting as of the recording of this video. Other things El Grande has done since then haven't been lackluster either. He competed in the Money in the Bank ladder match in a losing effort, defeated Octagon Jr. and El Fiscal in AAA, competed for the AAA Mega Championship, that's their world title, at Triplemania 33, that's their WrestleMania, in a losing effort. Most recently, he's even found allies in Los Americanos, Rayo and Bravo Americano. So now that you know his accolades and who he is, there's one question left to answer. Who is under the mask of El Grande Americano? Now, of course, as El Grande gets more popular, becomes more of a household name, the question will eventually be asked. Who is behind the mask of El Grande Americano? Now, there's been some, silly theories that don't even need, brought up to speculate or question, I'm not going to say any of them. But there's two ones that are serious and have actually, brought up the question to theory, and I'll tell you who those are right now. The first one was Chad Gable. He was originally speculated to be El Grande Americano because when El Grande Americano first debuted and, first started getting his groove, Chad Gable just always seemed to be around this gravitational pull of El Grande Americano. But after Chad Gable got in a shoulder injury and put him on the shelf, El Grande Americano was still on TV, so that disproves the theory. The other theory, and the most current theory, is that it is Ludwig Kaiser. But that is also not true because a photo of Ludwig and El Grande were posted on social media of them standing next to each other. So that post, let alone, debunks the theory of him being El Grande Americano. So, since El Grande has made his debut all the way back in March, he has began to leave his mark on the WWE and will continue to do so, and maybe one day he'll become the legend in WWE that he once was south of the border. But to end today's video, I don't know who El Grande Americano truly is, but all I do know is that when it comes to making the legacy he said he will do, he's been doing a pretty good job making that legacy come true. So, Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you know who El Grande Americano is, tell me in the comments. And with that, I guess that's it, guys. So yeah. Oh, but no, it's Omas.